Oh, let's see, what can I do?
Relax. Watch TV.
Does this change anything? No?
Not really.
Oh,
Do you see her?
oh, hello, good people. This is Sherry Shine, owner and designer for Sherika Originals Handcrafted Gifts, where we create jewelry for those who are deliberately different. We also create YouTube tutorials to bring out your creative genius. Welcome to our subscriber live chat. Let's see here. And I can't, trying to see if I could do anything to make myself not blurry. Maybe I need to wipe my camera. That might help.
You think?
My camera lens. Okay, I'm wiping my camera lens.
What should I do?
Relax.
Is that any
Do the word search.
any better?
Maybe.
That means not so much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Oh, I don't know what to do. Ew. Well, they don't need to see me anyway.
So
There you go.
you got a nice lipstick there today.
You know what? I tried today. I've been running around looking so bad. I went to we have a family get together for every holiday actually. So I went to the Easter dinner looking like the grandma that I am. And they're not accustomed to that. They're accustomed to me trying to dress up a little bit. But I was just tired. So I said, well, I better.
I know you because you've been running back and forth. You've been running back and forth also to your girlfriend.
Yep. Ooh, but it's all good. I'll eventually come back to center. I'll be good.
Sometimes it takes a minute.
So what's going on? Anything new? Gabe?
I saw your I was saying I saw your short video on your acrylic painting the acrylic.
Oh yeah, the short.
I saw that one. Yeah.
And that was what I did this weekend. I painted some acrylic, but I left it in my car. I didn't get a chance to go empty out my car today. So next week I'll have the pieces I painted.
Okay.
When I went to that what is it? The Makerspace place where they had all the big lasers. They also have a box full of scrap acrylic. So it's like well, if your piece is bigger than, I guess that you should stick it in the scrap box because somebody can use it as scrap. So I went to the scrap box on Thursday and I was like, ooh, this piece looks good. This piece looks good. And then I was learning how to like pick just a good proportion of the scrap and cut it out on the big laser. So now I feel comfortable with the big laser.
Oh,
I was
good.
like, yeah, I'll take this square here and this square there.
Okay. Wow.
Well, you're lucky you have one of those places near you.
Yeah, I wish I did.
Me too.
Yeah. Then you could learn about those lasers without having to buy them.
Right. Well, this place they have everything. Every piece of machinery you think you would want to use is at this place. They have a CNC. They just recently bought an embroidery machine.
Wow.
They have 3D printers. They have all the big saws.
Nice.
They just have everything at the place. So It's a membership, and so we do the membership. My son and I do the membership. And
How much is the
so
membership a month?
the membership is $40 a month,
Okay.
and the guys there just do a little bit of everything. I heard my son say yesterday morning. He says, "Well, this week I'm gonna go and have Jim teach me how to solder small pieces." You know, so somebody does some soldering, you name it, they do everything there. I'm
Okay.
thinking that maybe in the summer we might plan a paint party where we cut out some door round signs, you know, those big signs that you put on your doors. We'll probably pick out a couple of designs, cut them out, and then charge people to come and paint them with us, and then they get their own door round when they
Okay.
finish painting it. So, yeah.
Sherry, you know what we should do? We need to send Cass some money so she could be our point person. She can go get us some acrylic, and we'll give her enough money so she could will pay for the postage. How about that, Cass? Yeah, we just gotta tell her, you know, she can do anything.
Except
Okay.
for I only go down once a month or once every other month.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah.
I broke down and bought some
And
acrylic a little while ago, several weeks ago now. Go ahead, Cass. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say all of the acrylic places were showing, especially this one place that I follow, Smoky Hill. The girl has come on once a month showing all the new designs that her company has created. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was just drooling. And then I thought, I can't buy it all. You need to first
You
start
can with
out
our
with
help.
whatever you can get at a cheap rate.
Okay. I think I'm gonna start painting some and selling it because those prices are pretty doggone good that they get for that
Yes,
designed
it
acrylic.
is.
Wow.
It is. So yeah.
What
And I
was the name
still
of
have my little place where I get it on the low, the clear. You know, I can get as much clear as I want.
Right. So yeah.
That's what made me
So that's
start
a good
painting it
thing.
because I had all this clear acrylic, and then I said, I wonder what this paint stick
And
on
that's
here.
true. There is a place in town that does acrylic work. I might have to go there and find out if they throw away, you know, big pieces. Well, to them it'll be little pieces, but pieces big enough for me to do jewelry. I may have to
Right.
go approach them. So
I'm gonna go
yeah.
get you one of my pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Cass, what was the name of that website again?
What was the name of the what?
That website where this lady comes on once a month to show
Smoky
all the new
Hill.
stuff. Smoky Hill. Okay.
Smoky Hill. Yeah.
So it comes like this, and I just cut it to the size that I want. So
Wow.
and this guy,
Forge.
I have a video where I talk about this. Well, I think the name of the video is getting low cost or free materials. And this guy, he cuts, he works on a boat, the glass for boats. And so, you know, he has big pieces, and then he cuts off these little pieces. And he said either I can get them or he had to put them in the trash. And he doesn't charge me anything, and I know that nothing is free. So
because he's already made his profit.
Right.
On the piece that he cuts off, he has already made his profit, and because he needs bigger pieces, he's like, well, this to me is trash.
Right. But I always
as long as he's willing to give you his trash.
and I'm
I
willing to
would
go
take
get
it. Maybe once in a while, I'd bring him in a fruit basket or something like that.
Well, that's what I do.
Hello,
When he
JC.
had a dog, I used to take him. Well, I would take him cases of water because he works in hot area. So I take him a case of water and I take him a bag of dog food for his dog. But then his dog ran off, so he didn't have his dog anymore. So
Oh,
I just bring.
continue to take him the case of water, honey. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a blessing, and I keep thinking because he's an old guy and he's just doing it just because. But his daughters want him to move to California, and I keep thinking, oh, what am I gonna do when he moves to California?
When you move to California. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but yeah, he's
Yeah.
been a blessing.
Hey, JC.
So when you
Hey.
finish painting your piece, do you spray something on the back of it?
I'm not going to tell you because that's a paid class.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get your paid class.
Right?
Yeah, it tells you in the class.
That's
No,
all
I
right.
know
I'm gonna
I
get
gotta
your
do something
paid
to
class.
Taking notes here. Sherika paid class. Okay. She won't tell no secrets.
And that's like I kind of cheated, but I paid attention to the road. I had my phone on the side of near the window in the front, and it was playing the YouTube video. And every once in a while, I would look over and I would see the beautiful things that JC was making. I watched your video as I drove on the highway yesterday.
Okay.
Thank you.
And you know, JC,
I
one of the things that
mostly listen. What'd you say, Sherry?
Oh, I was about to tell JC, one of the things that I have learned from her and Marcia is when doing the resin, to put 2 coats on it, because I was only putting 1 coat on it. So that's why mine didn't look as good as yours. But when I saw that you put that first coat on there and do that, and then do the other coat, and that's how you get that nice dome, I said, oh, I finally got it.
Yeah, I tried doing. I mean, it was trial and error. I don't think I've seen anybody do it. But you know, for me, trying to get the dome on the first try, you bump into a lot of bubbles, especially working with fabric like we do. And that was the most frustrating thing, was like, I know I'm doing this right. Why are these bubbles? That's because I didn't give them a chance to lift up. So a thin coat, they come up to the surface on that thin coat and then harden it. And then you come back, you can dome all the way. Just because there's nothing stopping it. It just works better for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a game changer. My pieces look so much better. I didn't hear you, Jay.
I was saying with JC, I did like her tip about putting like the paintbrush that she uses to paint on the resin, just putting it into an aluminum packet.
Yeah. Dot reminded me, you know, in case we didn't know, that's to keep that light out, you know, because we all have, whether we know it or not, there's a lot of LED plus sunlight. I'm right by a window. It'll harden that brush up, you know.
Yeah.
And I got a ton of brushes just in case I forget to put it in there. But you know, sometimes I'll use the LED, the UV flashlight, the one like a regular flashlight, and forget it's sneaking out on the sides. So yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yep. So this is great. Let's see, Carol.
And I've also discovered that alcohol.
Hey, Carol.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Carol.
I discovered that alcohol will clean up any of the soft resin. If the resin hasn't gotten hard, you can clean it up with alcohol.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
I keep it in a spray bottle right near me, and I'll wipe it Y'all, if y'all don't have a silicone mat, I don't know what you're waiting for. Especially if you work with resin. Yeah, if you work with resin, work on top of that. You can pour that resin right there on it. Yes, honey, I see you, Carol.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you don't even need a separate container. Just pour it right on that silicone, work from that, wipe it up with the wet wipe, and you good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
just
if
got
you have
mine
it
from
cut,
AliExpress.
if it's in small pieces like Carol has, because I have some cut like that, throw it under the UV, peel it off, and toss it in the trash. Yep.
Yes.
So,
I had 4 of them came in a pack.
yeah. Hey, Lady Carol, what you been working on?
Nothing. I finally finished up my last bookmark order, so I kind of been resting all week. Yeah. Did the
Okay.
holiday. I had a big order I dropped off on Saturday. And I do got another lady that's supposed to be calling me this week for a consultation on doing some bookmarkers for her Women's Day program. But I'm just waiting on the call. If it's just too big for me to handle, JC, I might want to share the fees with you and you help me.
Girl, listen, I'm set up and ready to go.
I'll let you know.
I'm set up and ready to
JC
go.
frozen.
Send the file. Am I? Is it me or is it you? Because you were freezing up too.
Okay.
I think Carol was freezing.
Carol, send the file. Look, we could team
both
up
was
on
freezing.
that. Yep.
I love it. I love it. Carol, I like your hair.
Definitely. Yes. That's what this page is for. That's what
Yeah,
this
your
book is
hair
for.
looks very nice, Carol.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I straightened it for Easter.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. I straightened it for Easter. Hey, Sherry, remember you was talking about us finding our stuff that we want to share? I've been in my craft room going through stuff, finding stuff. I think I'm a little selfish. I don't want to part with anything.
Girl, join the club. I was talking to a girl yesterday. One of the girls that's in the group, in the beading group, but she got a glow forge, and I was helping her try to do some stuff. And I said I still got them from Tucson. She said, "Girl, sell me some of them beads." I said, "I'm keeping my beads." It's crazy. But Carol, I need you to spearhead that the thing.
Okay.
What do we call it? The swap.
The
I
swap.
need you to spearhead
Yeah.
the swap.
Okay.
I don't want nobody else's stuff, but I want to get rid of some of mine. Okay.
You know,
I know JC was talking about the Inca gold, and I was like, I used to have some Inca gold. What is my Inca gold? It's probably somewhere getting hard.
Look, put a little water on it. Put a little water on it.
I heard that. I know I had bought some paints from Delusion, something it was called. And they started drying up. I put water and glycerin in them, stirring them up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cass, were you on now this was on the polymer clay group. There was
Saturday,
a lady there.
I forgot.
I wasn't there Saturday, but this was a few months ago, maybe. There was a lady on there talking about how she reconstitutes her acrylics, and she was saying that she used distilled water, maybe something like that. Were you there? Did you hear that?
You mean
I don't remember it.
Jay,
she was using.
Jay, were you there?
Yeah, I think I was, but I don't remember her saying it about any specific water.
Oh,
I just remember her saying she watered it down or added some water to whatever was dried.
Okay. Maybe I'm making stuff up now. I will do that.
Are you saying paint? Acrylic paint?
Yeah. You know how you keep them so long and the water separates from them, and you know it's hard to do much with them.
Okay.
Gotta shake them up real
I know I
quick.
have some acrylic in tubes
Yeah, me
from
too.
like some of that basic acrylic from Michael's, and a couple of them got hard. I was like, what?
Okay. Okay.
Huh.
What should I do?
Y'all
Well,
talk.
I want to tell y'all about a situation I bumped into with my laser. I thought I was being good at cleaning it in between jobs. Apparently, there's something called the fan.
Oh yeah.
Well, when I first got it, I was all up in it. I would turn that thing to the side and get up under it and clean. And I guess at some point I just stopped being as thorough. And then all of a sudden I had 2 orders. One of them was real intricate letters, and I said, okay, all right, I'm gonna get this next one done. Next thing you know, there's all this smoke. I'm like, okay, come on now, you cost too much to be acting up like this. I know I just cleaned my lens, cleaned the laser, and then when I flipped it to the side, I say, oh my God, I had not been as thorough on the fan. Now I got some stuff that'll eat up that stuff. Not a problem. It's just having time to do it. And the people had ordered online, paid, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I can't feel that." I mean, it's not and it not be sooty. You know what I mean? So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna have to clean this, but I can't do it after work the way that I need to and want to clean it. I need to take my time and do it like however many hours it takes. It's probably not going to take that long, but I don't want to stop because 1, I got to go to bed, or 2, I got to go to work or something like that. So it's going to be next weekend before I could get to it the way I want to. I emailed the 2 people and I was like, I am so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm not able to fulfill your order. It won't go out Tuesday. They both said, oh girl, whatever, whenever. And I'm like, phew, thank God, but that's just not how I like to operate.
Right.
And I said, Lord, I see what you're doing here. You telling me take care, because I got these orders for you, but you got to take care of your equipment. So I said, all right, I'm gonna do it thoroughly. I'm gonna get back to it because and I know anybody that's got a laser knows that if your laser's not clean, it's not going to cut through the wood.
Right.
Yep.
And that was the first indication. I said, all right, I know the lens is clean. And I had made these same cuts, not even a session or 2 before. And I was like, this the same wood. What am I doing wrong? So I was troubleshooting. I just got so upset with myself. I said, all right, I'm gonna have to let them know so they know, but it's still taking longer than I want it to. And it's the lesson learned. Don't forget about that fan. Do not forget about that fan. You'll be in here coughing and your eyes watering. And I'm like, I know it ain't allergies. What's going on? I was in this shop trying to figure it out. What is happening here? Had to turn upside down to see what was going on. And it was neglect on my part. That's what it was.
Okay.
So don't want to go through that again.
So was that the exhaust
things
fan?
like that scares me.
The one that goes to the hose. It wasn't a safety issue. It was just, it was uncomfortable. It was the fan that goes to the exhaust that is
right
outside.
Right.
And if it's not enough pathway, if it's cluttered,
I have bought some for polymer clay. This one lady had suggested that we buy these little foam Q-tips, and they had like a long stick about that long, and then they had a little sponge top about that big. Okay. And so I bought them for polymer clay when working with pan pastels. And then when I bought my CO2 laser, it came with a little kit of materials, and there was some Q-tips in there, just like that one. I said, oh, okay. So I
Yeah.
put that with my laser kit now. And
Yeah.
so like when I clean the exhaust fan, it's like I can
Mhm.
always wipe out the first layer of
Yep.
stuff, but I want to reach deep inside and I don't
Yes.
want to take it all apart. So I use
Yeah.
those Q-tips to just,
Yes.
I put some alcohol on it and I dig all in there and
Yeah.
dig it all out. They come out black.
Well, I'm gonna
So-
tell y'all what I have found. With the M1 users, there's these triangle rods that we have, and I'll take my bottom out. And Carol, we're not scaring you, please. It's easy. It's just maintenance. But
yes, thank you.
it's just maintenance. It's not as bad. So I'll take these rods out, and there's this thing at the Dollar Tree. Believe me, if you don't have it and you have this issue, it's called Awesome. It's a spray, and it's
Oh, yeah.
Get
concentrate.
it from the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Did I say dollar? What did I say? Something else? It's the
You
Dollar
just
Tree.
you just said it's called Awesome.
Yes.
And I'm just saying you get it from
It's
the Dollar Tree.
And I water it down a little bit. The first time I used it, I damn near knocked myself out because it is strong. It's a mist, but I'm gonna tell you what. I spray that one time. I don't mind cleaning my laser with that. It'll eat it up. You rinse it off, scrub it down, and boom, you good to go. So that diluted will be what I use on my Q-tips to clean off, because it will eat that stuff up. Make sure you wipe it off real good though. So yeah, I just had this wasn't an experience that I really wanted to share with y'all, but
Here it comes.
Yeah,
It's
But it's
embarrassing.
good information. I
Yeah.
know
I
that
don't
when
have-
I do break down and get, because I plan on getting the laser before the end of the year. And I know when
Yeah.
I do
Are you
break down
thinking
and
about
get
the-
it, I got a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
Are you
team
still
to come
thinking
to
about
for
the
questions.
recreate?
There you go.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking at that,
you-
the recreate. Yeah.
You saw that too?
It's
Yes.
a 20 watt.
20 watts.
It's
Yeah.
a 20 watt. We have, I guess, in
10.
the diode family, we have 10 watts. I
Yeah.
think, right? 10 watt, 10
Yeah.
watt, 10 watt. So you would have more power
Yep.
with the recreate. It's
Yeah.
just that, like I said, the one thing about the diodes is it doesn't cut clear or very light color
Without a hack, you
acrylic.
can do it.
That's the only.
According
You
to
said what?
some of these pages, it can be done. You just got to hack it. Cup,
Yeah.
paint the back of
Not
it.
the clear.
Paint the back.
No,
Look,
because it's about dealing with what's in the middle.
Oh, okay.
See, I
All
bought some MDF that has a pattern on the top and the bottom. So when you first look at it, you think it is acrylic, and that will cut. But even like the companies that sell acrylic, they have like a whole section where they talk about diode lasers, and they tell you what you can do, what you can buy that will cut with the diode. But I had some, I think it was kind of translucent. It wasn't clear, but it was translucent and it was orange. Initially, I thought it was a solid orange. I didn't realize it was translucent, and I tried to cut it. All it did was like scorch it on the underside. So that was all it did, was just scorch it. It wouldn't cut it.
Check the turkey. The turkey wait for
Did you
rice
try
is done.
The
Go
darker
check the
colors,
turkey.
the darker hues, I've been able to cut.
And it's been cooking for a
Regular
while.
orange,
Be ready.
I've cut on my
I was
10
gonna make
watt.
another
I've
vegetable
cut
that sags
red,
in there, too.
purple, black. I've cut, but like white and clear, I have to do it on my CO2 laser.
Okay.
And like this weekend, I went home to my CO2 laser, and I paid good money for that one. And I only use it when I'm home. So I got it in August. So I got it in August last year. So it was used a little bit, during the Christmas season. And then I might have used a little bit in January. My son might have used it a little bit before I got home. And then when I went to use it this weekend on Friday, she would not work. I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna
Oh
do.
no.
Oh,
I was
no.
so upset,
What
and
happened? Why?
first I put a call out. First I put a call out on to people in Facebook, and nobody responded. I was like, oh Lord. And then so I said, well, look, I can't wait. I said, I need to go out here and tinker in it and see what it's doing. And for some reason, it was when it homed, it would go below the bed, and it would stay down there, and then I couldn't even pull it back up. So I figured out that I could pull it back up if the machine was turned off. Then I could manually screw it back up and reset the top homing device. And I told my son, I said, well, when you use it from now on, after you turn it off, I said, screw it back up to the top. Because for some reason it was going down below the bed, and I know a lot of people were saying after they got the laser that I got, they were like, oh, we changed the lens, we changed this. And I was like, I'm not into changing the stuff just because other people said to change. I have to experience the real reason, and I have to see where it's a benefit to changing it. My son keeps saying, we need to get this, we need to get that. I was like, look, it needs to work the way it is first.
Right. You bought it. It's worked that way.
Right. It needs to work the way it came before I move on and buy other things. Like I was saying Thursday when I was at the big machines, they have a set of buttons where you use the buttons to manipulate the movement on the machine. Well, the machine I have doesn't have those set of buttons, but you can buy those set of buttons and add it to the machine. And I'm like, I don't need to add it to the machine. I'm going to use the machine the way it came instead of paying $200 for a special panel. So
okay,
like, it's got to work the way it was designed to work first.
So, Cassandra, how much did you pay for the one that you got in August?
About $2,500.
Okay.
I think I got it from Amazon. Excuse me.
In your opinion, what is the best one to get? The
there
Glow
are so
Forge,
many
the
out
big
there
one that Sherry got? Huh?
Now the one that the Glow Forge is great, but they add an extra premium price on the top of the Glow Forge. And I probably, if the Glow Forge had been cheaper, I would have gotten into lasering, doing laser stuff maybe 2 years before I finally did take the job. So there's a lot of research out there on the different kinds. Do you want a desktop? See, the Glow Forge and the Armtech that I have are considered desktops.
And then there's X tool too. Does anybody have an X tool?
Yeah.
Okay,
but we have the dial X tool. The X tool now has what do they have? They now have a CO2 one, and I forget what they've got. All these different letters. I think it's a P1 that is a CO2 laser, but I think that one's like $4,500.
Wow.
So it's like,
let me tell you what I tell people when they ask me about the Glow Forge, especially if they have not had any experience with the laser. If I knew now what I knew then, I would probably have gotten a different laser But the reason that the Glowforge was good for me, it was because it was easy to operate and I had no experience with lasers. But now they have other companies that have, to me, that seem to offer a better value for what you're going to pay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also, customer service at Glowforge leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the reasons that I was on so many of the Glowforge Facebook groups, because you feel like you're alone when you got this thing and you don't know anybody else who's got one. And then when something goes wrong, you want customer service, you gotta email them and wait for them to email you back. And I would email and email and email and email because there was nobody to talk to. That really, to me, they really need to do better than that. So that's what I tell people. If you could check out some of these other ones, because some of the other ones supposedly have really good customer service. And that's really something that you're going to need, especially if you are not if you're not proficient in the laser stuff.
Thank
but
you.
like I say, it works for me because I didn't know some of the other lasers that are better. You need to have some skill and know how to do some of that stuff, and I didn't know any of that, so it was good for me. But I'm on my third Glowforge. I bought my first one in 2019, and you get a 1 year warranty. Right after my warranty was up, my baby died.
Oh.
Bertha Butt was what I called her. So Bert, she went down on me. And after I went back and forth with Glowforge, they said, okay, we'll send you they said, send this one back. We'll send you a brand new one for $500. So I said, okay, that's a pretty good deal to get a new one. Yeah. So then my next one lasted maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Then she started acting up.
Oh, wow.
So I back and forth with Glowforge again. They say, okay, send her back and we'll send you a new one for $900. I said, what to the $500? Yeah. So I did that. So I paid $900 for this third one that I have. And so far, the third one is doing pretty good. And I believe that they are still working on that, because there was some little things different about each one of them. So they probably put it out before it was perfected. And so anyway, that's I know that was a long way of saying that there are some other machines that you can get for less money and better customer service.
Okay.
A lot of support. I have the X-Tool M1, which is diode, and for me, not knowing anything about lasers, it was probably the best thing I could have bought, because one of the things I was looking for, having those open ones scared me, so I would never have gotten those, and that's why I was looking at Glowforge, because it was enclosed. And then I saw them one kept popping up on my screen somehow, some way. You mentioned laser and stuff come popping up. But then I was just looking and watching that M1, just kept watching it. It was a 3-in-1. You can do your vinyl cuts, you can do your laser, all of that. And I said, okay, it looks safe. A lot of the reviews that I saw, they seemed happy with it. They said it was easy to work with. If you work in the Cricut space, this software is exactly like Cricut's space, creative space. So I said, okay, that's good. Not having to learn a new software. And literally, I'd never used a laser before, but going in and following some of the steps that I saw on the videos and Facebook, I felt better. Now that We Create is coming out, and the fact that it goes up and down to autofocus and it has its own air assist with it, I was like, dang it, I should have waited a little bit longer. But, I'm going to use this one till it, I drive my car till the wheels fall off. I'm going to use this one until it won't work no more. And if We Create still out there, it'll probably be my next one. But I think what I'm going to do is get either a 20 or higher if I stick
Yeah.
with diode. Probably stick with diode because of the price.
Mhm.
But X-Tool also has a diode laser called S like Sam 1, and it has a 20-watt connector, a 40-watt connector, and a let me see, it's 10, 20, and 40-watt connectors, like on that same little spot. You can flip it out. Now,
Mhm.
don't know that it comes with all three. You might pay for a bundle, but to have the ability to switch that is, to me, a game changer.
Yeah.
So I would probably, if I stayed with X-Tool, go to that one. That would allow me to go higher and lower on the laser power.
Okay.
But you're doing good. Do your research. Do your research.
Yeah, I'm
Listen.
doing my research.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
You know, I just so like
Yeah.
that the new one, the P,
I
what is it, the P2
Mhm.
from X-Tool. You know, that's a CO2 laser, and it's got like 55 watts,
yes.
which I like. Okay, and it does still have it does still have a camera in it, because there was something I looked at and it didn't have a camera, so you know you would have to manually figure out where it needs to be, you know, your work needs to be. I don't know, I just like it here. You know, one thing I don't like is the price, but you know, as long as they start having some sales on it, because I think originally it was like almost $5,000, you know, like a Glowforge, but they had an Easter sale for like $4,100.
I think there's a sale going on right now.
Mm.
I ain't got $4,100
Oh, okay.
right now.
That's what it was.
And you know what? The
Yeah,
S1
yeah,
is the one
yeah.
that does not have the camera. S1 does not have the camera, I think. And that was one of the things that I thought about. But who knows? They may start, you know, that camera, that right there is that's a
Right.
game changer too. To make sure you have that camera.
But
JP.
the M1 has a
You're still
camera
right,
though, right?
JP.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
your M1 has a camera, right? Yeah. Now
Mhm.
see, when I bought my X2, they didn't have the ones with the switch out. And I really think when I bought mine, the D1 that I have was the top of the line. And then maybe 6 months later, they came out with the D1 Pro. You
You
Yeah.
know,
know,
and then they came out with the 20 watt. So, because like when
That's
I
the
got
way it goes.
mine was like,
yeah,
yeah, like every 6
they
months
always
they've been
improving.
adding and
Yeah.
updating.
Yeah.
You know, they've
Yeah.
been adding and updating, and I'm like, okay, yep, that's good. I'm gonna make
It's like the
my
D, which one
job
do
iPhone.
you have?
work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's
the
like
good
the
D,
thing
which,
I
iPhone. They
have
which
keep bringing out
which
a better and
laser do
better
you have?
model.
D has an M1.
Oh, I have an
M1.
M1.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I
in
have
the
the
M1.
Air Assist and the riser. Oh, it's really nice. It has the honeycomb tray.
Yeah,
I'm pretty satisfied. 10 watt. I mean, that's perfect for me. Like y'all was saying, I never had any prior experience doing lasers, and the box came within an hour. I was cutting. I was cutting
within an
because
hour of it
I was studying
coming.
the
Yeah,
software, waiting for the box to come. And by the time it came, I knew everything to do it. It immediately, as soon as I got it out the box, I cut my business name and I made a plaque.
That's the
Okay.
first thing
Nice.
I made
that's
too.
like when I got mine. They didn't have creative space. I forgot what they called it. It was something different, and it was like it was the very beginning and bare bones of the creative space,
Mhm.
and other
Yeah,
people were
they
using
have 2.0 now, which is they
well,
really have
well,
stepped up. Yeah,
well.
you have
Look,
really stepped up.
if since you have the M1, you don't even know how much they stepped up from the very beginning. Because when I first
Well, in
got
the
the D,
beginning, it was a piece of cake. You know, it was
yeah,
I
but see, that's
literally
because
took
you
it out
got
of the box and started cutting, literally.
that's because by the time the D1 was created, they had really upgraded their software. Because like in the very beginning, people were telling me, don't even, matter of fact, I had initially downloaded Lightburn to use with my
Yeah, a lot of
X2
people. I couldn't
because
see paying
the
additional money for
program that they
software.
initially had was so weak, and they were like, use Lightburn, and I looked at Lightburn and my head went, oh no.
No, no. I'm
Because
not
of
trying
all
to
the
learn
stuff
a whole
people-
new. Mm-mm.
right.
Carol, you were gonna
Oh,
ask me a question. Carol.
I forgot what it was. But
Oh.
I thank you all for all the questions, answering them. Like I said, I'm doing my research and giving myself time to before I purchase one, because I don't want to purchase it and then it sit in a corner somewhere. I spend that much money. It's got to make me some money.
Yeah.
Amen.
So, but I'm doing my research, and because when I see all the beautiful things that y'all create with it,
Oh,
it just
yeah,
makes
the
me say,
laser.
"Oh, I gotta get one."
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
your
yeah.
fault, D.
Yeah,
Like
Dee
the
be doing it.
polyester.
Oh,
with the fabric.
I ran with that machine. I made so many nice earrings. I was at my daughter's in Kansas City this weekend for Easter, and she said, "Bring some earrings, bring some earrings." I said, "Oh." So I made some room in my suitcase, and I brought, my little black model, that little plastic thing I'd gotten from Amazon. So I mean, I was surprised how many earrings I was able to pack. So she had company. She had her friends over and everybody. So she gave me a little table. So I set it up. Do you know?
Oh, did you sell out?
I did so good with. I mean, they looked at their. Oh, they just went bonkers over those earrings. I made about $200. I mean, they liked it. So I mean,
That's good. That's
really
good.
something. If you go to a gathering, even though it's your family, friends may come, set up a little table. It worked. I said, oh, I didn't even have to pay a booth fee.
Okay. Yeah.
It was nice. So that's the thought for people who has a problem selling their earrings. Set it up at a family gathering. You'd be surprised the support that you'll get at the family gathering. You'll be surprised. They're like, oh. And I started for Christmas. I was making body butters. I said, oh, I wanted to try that. So I had some left over. I said, let me take the body butters. The mango shea butter and cocoa butter. I made body butters. So they bought that too. I said, oh, but yeah, if you go to a gathering, I mean, don't, just ask the host, can I bring my earrings? And, I had a little table and they all were, they went crazy over them. Oh, I was surprised.
I love it.
Good idea.
So surprised.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, we had an intruder.
Oh no.
Well, no, but I was able. I watched him for a while, and then I was getting ready to block him, but he went away. He sat here listening. He sat Trucker Dan, because I looked to see if he had authenticated, and he did authenticate through YouTube, but that's still not good enough for me now. I got to know.
Thank you, Gary.
I got to know you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did anybody try the AI? Try to make the cards with the AI? The
I
girl?
tried. I need to know what you were saying because mine did not. I was like,
mine didn't either.
Yeah,
Mine didn't either.
Well, Bing. I use Bing. I can't speak for
Oh, that's
any
right.
of the
You
other
said
ones.
you need to show a tutorial or something because when I go into Bing, it don't look like it's giving me the option to draw. It's all, I don't know if I'm.
Well, you have to put the prompts in. You
Yeah,
don't
you have to
draw.
tell
I
it
mean,
what
you
you
put the
want.
prompts. It's AI.
Well, I was putting stuff in, but it doesn't look like. It looks like it's just giving me worded like a sent like a paragraph. You know what I'm
Use
saying?
the
Like,
word
is
No,
there?
you must be in the
You gotta
chat.
use
You
the
have to
word
go
image,
into
JC.
Tell me what
creating images. You must be in a
Okay.
chat. Oh
I
no.
didn't-
Oh, that's what I did wrong.
'Cause I was
didn't
like,
click on
where is
images.
the image? I was looking for the image section.
No, you have to go to create the image and then you put black, beautiful girl with afro or with braids, no earrings, you know, because you want to put the holes where there's no earrings because you want the earrings to hang there. You know, oh gosh, where can I post that?
You
The
should do a
prompt.
video and put it in. You can put it into the JC's Creations group page.
Okay, I have a
Do a
YouTube page,
video
but
and drop it in there.
I only have one video up there. Because I make bread too, and it was a bread baking collaboration I had done with one of the other YouTubers. I don't have any YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel. I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on your channel and then share it to
Yes.
JC and wherever.
Yeah,
And then everybody
whoever
will
should
go
do it.
over to watch. Then you'll get some views.
And you'll get
Okay.
some subscribers.
Yes, you
Oh
will.
well, now
Right,
y'all.
yes.
Come on now.
I know about
That's what
all
we're here
that.
for. Come on, D. Come on.
We're playing in 2024. We are growing businesses. We're
That's
growing
right.
YouTube channels,
Yeah.
Facebook pages, Instagram,
Okay.
TikTok. We're growing
Okay.
business. Claim it.
And I
Yeah,
love how
just-
you're doing your Carol, how you're doing your Facebook page, how you're getting engagement. That's
Yes.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning from y'all because my little page just sit there. But
Mm.
Because
But
it allows
also
you to have 5,000 friends. Get them 5,000 friends.
Yeah.
Mm.
I friend everybody. And I
Okay.
friend a lot of people at my pop-up shops. And
Yeah.
when they ask
Yeah.
for a business card, I give them my digital card, and then I tell them, "Are you on Facebook?" And they say yes. So I said, "Can I be You want to? When I accept you as a Facebook friend?" So then I become a Facebook friend. Then I invite them to the jury group, and in the jury group, all I got to do is post something in there and type at everyone, and everybody will get a tag saying that I mentioned their name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's awesome.
Does that work with Instagram as well, or just Facebook when you put at everyone?
I don't know because I don't really use my Instagram
Okay.
or my TikTok. I mainly stick to Facebook. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I need to see if you can do that with Instagram too. I bet there is a way because that's
Yeah.
where I mostly post. It's easy for me to just put the pictures on Instagram. It is connected to my Facebook page, so whatever I put on Instagram comes up on my Facebook page.
That's
That's
good.
good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
mhm. I
Use
just got to
that free.
figure
That's
out.
free advertising.
Yeah, I have to figure out how to do a shop button. You can do a shop button from Instagram, but it's very complicated.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So I
not
have to figure that
smooth.
out.
Yeah.
Hmm?
It's not smooth. And I stopped
not.
using, I got like 300 followers, 500, I don't know, on Instagram. And I'm like, you
Hmm.
know, everybody on Facebook. So I stopped using Instagram
Yeah.
and TikTok just take too much to get into. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with what I know. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
because people
Facebook.
tend to like just press a button when they say, "Oh, I like these earrings." They'll click that shop button rather than go to the link in the bio and then go there and then they gotta look for the earrings once they get to the website. I
yeah.
gotta figure that out because I get so many compliments. And people ask me, "Oh, where can I buy the earrings?" You know, if I could just put a button shop now, I know I would have made a lot of sales.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Anybody got anything they want to show us before we go?
I don't.
Not
Yeah, I
I.
don't either because I was getting ready to go to my daughter's for Kansas City. I was gone from there, so. Mm-mm.
I'm pulling out my leather because I'm gonna get my physics big shot out tonight and cut some leather.
Oh, that's right. Whenever you get this thing together, I'm gonna send you this feather that won't cut for me that you said you wanted.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. Like I say, I'll start working on that. The next couple of weeks, I was off today, but the next couple of weeks, I'll still come into the live. I just won't get here till like about almost 6:30, but I'll still come into the live till school is out. And in the summer, I'm only probably working 1 or 2 days a week, so I'll probably be on the live most of the days. If I don't quit back before the
Peace of mind is priceless. That's all I'm saying.
Well, what I got to show you is for one of Jay's sisters sent me some fabric to make her some earrings.
Oh, that's pretty.
Very
Like that.
nice.
Love
so-
it.
I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Highlight
nice.
yourself so we can see it, Sherry.
Say that again.
Highlight yourself so we can see it better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
'cause
can
I had to
barely
put my
see it.
glasses
Highlight
on
yourself.
to see.
Highlight myself.
Spotlight.
There we go.
So
That is pretty. I love that.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I did
Oh, okay.
these,
All right.
and it was a cutout of these.
Can we see the
that's
back?
pretty. Is
The
it
back is just
finished in the
green.
back?
Okay, that's nice. I like it.
What-
I like it.
How thick is the wood you're using?
It's not quite 1/4, but it's thicker than 1/8. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
it's this Dollar Tree wood.
Oh, I have that too.
Oh, okay.
I got that too. I
Yeah.
haven't used it yet.
This is my favorite. I I had them to deliver me 20 pieces.
Yes,
Ooh.
ma'am. Dollar Tree Direct, sir, please.
Yes.
Yeah, that's thick. That is thick.
Yes. And
Yeah, I have that. I haven't used it yet. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna use it for.
So you think the M1 would cut through that? So I
Yeah.
usually,
Oh yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Is
Because
that
I usually
JC?
get 1/8. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
use-
Yeah. Use that setting I gave you. It'll cut like butter.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
oh,
I have to clean my M1 first before I move on to making any other stuff.
So we know what you're doing this weekend.
Oh
Yes,
yes.
ma'am. I'm gonna be sooty all up to my elbows. I'm cleaning that bad boy like it's gonna be like brand new. I was wondering if I should get a whole new hose just to since I'm doing it like that. But no, I'm just gonna go ahead
Can't
and
you
clean
rinse it out?
Huh? The hose? Yeah, I was thinking about that. Girl, get out my head. Somebody got another video going in the background.
That's Cass. That's Mommy.
Oh.
Yes, it's mama.
Mommy.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's me.
Yeah, take
I hear me.
get a
All right, ladies.
All right. Well,
I hope
I'll see
Easter was
y'all.
good. Y'all, did y'all remember last week?
I think that's me.
I said, when is Easter?
That was me. Sorry.
I did not know Easter was this
Yeah,
coming week.
Mhm.
So when I'm up there with those little boys, it's like I'm in another whole dimension.
Mhm.
Has anybody got any shows coming up anytime soon?
I got a weed show coming up on the 20th, 420.
Okay.
That's supposed to mean something, the 420.
420.
So I got a weed show. I got some cannabis earrings, wood earrings that I did, but mostly I do t-shirts. But I do earrings too, because I done one with this group before and I did very well. It was the second best show that I've had. So
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, they shop, they buy.
Maybe you need some rolling trays.
Oh, Lord.
Yes,
I have one
it's a cannabis show. Mhm.
Memorial Day. Memorial Day is my next one. I'm not gonna push it.
Mhm.
For them.
I got one on the 13th. And this one, 60 vendors. And she has a pretty good turnout. So
That's good.
yeah.
That's good.
So I just gotta get creative and make some stuff.
Okay.
You got it. You got
Yeah, I
it.
got my 2 in May. I don't have anything in April. I'm just gonna be making in
Yeah,
April.
getting stuff.
2 biggest shows for the year in May.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm excited
good.
about that.
Well, I pray that we all get booked and busy through the summer.
Yes.
Make lots of money.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh,
I'm
Jay, have you started your classes yet?
Indeed.
You holding back from us, girl.
I didn't think so.
What's going on?
Excuse me. It was like a trial situation with this group from a church, just to see if there would be enough interest to do something more permanent. And I told them, we finished the class. It was a little difficult because doing it in the afternoon, there's a lot of little old ladies in there, okay? Not that I have anything against little old ladies, but it just took things a lot longer than I had anticipated to get things done. But after I do this show on the 20th, I'll talk to them again about restarting that class.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Jay, can I see your necklace you have on? Pull it up.
Yeah,
That's
we want to
cute.
see the necklace.
Oh, I like that.
That's pretty.
Yes.
Trying to take this is something I made with metal clay.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That is
That's
nice.
nice.
It is.
Very cool.
Very unique.
Yes.
So was it copper? Was it copper metal clay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, silver's too expensive.
Yeah, I didn't even consider silver. Wow. Awesome.
That's nice.
thank
That's
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, good people.
All righty.
We're going to
So,
say good night and everybody be blessed. And we'll see you next week.
All righty.
Yes. Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh,
Thank
and
you.
I thought about the thing I was trying to say, what they used to say in the church, are all hearts and minds clear? They used to say that in my church, are all hearts and minds clear?
Wow. What if somebody said no?
I don't know. Well, you know, by the church was so long that everybody was ready to go.
That's right.
Yes.
All right, take care.
All right.
Okay.
bye.
Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.